live. It's the Ansa Park lorry station right here in Mankessim. It is the center of the Infantiman constituency. Just behind me, flurry of activities, drumming and dancing by supporters of the current member of parliament, and that certainly is showing you the charged atmosphere right here. At this lorry station, a lot of bustling activities taking place right here in Mankessim, and I can tell you that there's no place or room left for anything to be drowned to the background in any way. And we're here to have some exciting discussions because it is community manifesto, and with community manifesto what we do is to make sure that we ask the right citizens the right questions, those in the communities where we're bringing you the community manifesto, because we are your election command center. And as always, so the member of parliament already has her people already charged up also here, and then we have the leading members of the NDC and the other political parties are also here, normal citizens as well as those who constitute various assemblymen across the various electoral areas for Infantiman. Let me just quickly go and ask one or two other related questions of some people. And Mitchell, good morning. Then?
Within the Sambo Kofi Baiding, I'm assembly member for Old Suku Mankessim, and as well as the electoral area coordinator at the same electoral area.
Okay. Yeah. Generally, how would you describe development, not only infrastructure but also socio-economic development in Infantiman over the last couple of years?
Well,
you can look into my camera for me. Yes.
Zoom Power school feeding program. We were having 23 school feeding program, but when we assume power, we have
increase them
to 60 plus.
Okay, so initially we had the schools that were benefiting from the school feeding program, just 23. Now we have over 60 schools being the beneficiaries in Infantiman constituency. Yeah. But that's a laudable one. So how is that done in terms of which communities become the beneficiary communities where we have the schools in Infantiman for school feeding? Can you name a number of the communities?
We have Anoti school, basic school. We have Chakru basic school, Anomabo, Komante.
Komante. Okay.
And then Birua.
Okay.
We have some also at these places. Ansa. Yeah, that tied to electoral area.
What about Pechi and the rest?
We have some at Dadegua. Dadegua. And then Pomase. All these places are in Anwabo.
What do you think are the top 3 development needs of the people of the Infantiman constituency? The top 3 in your expectation as an assembly member for your electoral area and also a member of the assembly, the top 3 needs of constituents in Infantiman?
Well, you see, we have so many feeder roads in Infantiman.
Okay.
So I urge the government to, to tell them. This is one of the top 3 development projects I want the government to do.
Yeah, certainly. When we're talking about Infantiman, Mankessim is always popular. Which other towns do we have in Infantiman? Which other towns do we have?
We have Anmabo. We have Dominase. We have Birua. We have Salt Pond. Then Befi Chrome. We have Tabosom. We have so many places.
So many of them.
Yes, so many of them.
Yeah, so you just mentioned Sopo and Achamfo. Well, certainly. So we know that you'll be joining us for the conversation, won't you?
I will join you.
Well, certainly. But it's what we're trying to do here. Trying to have a comprehensive conversation on what it is we're doing here when it comes to community manifesto. Just trying to make sure that we bring citizens, the politically active citizens as well, normal citizens, they also get to speak to us. So we're going to have our mics ready for the various people, citizens of Infantiman, to be joining us, whether they are drivers, just hawkers, or ordinary people in the various communities, to ask us some key questions, and then also we will also be providing some responses based on the questions we'll be asking the various duty bearers and the politically exposed people. But in the meantime, I'll just take my seat, and then of course I'll just have my people do their introduction. Let me see the mic. Hinan more mic homo. Okay, brother, poto your introduction kakramam. What for then?
Poto, what from Gideon? I hear do.
Gideon.
I hear do.
Okay, Gideon. All right. Are you assembly member?
Poto, me Infantiman Communications Teams member, NDC.
Oh, okay. What about you?
John Bambe, Communications Officer, Infantiman.
Okay. Brother. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Nasser
Ahmed bin Adams, former youth organizer of the party, NDC.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Do we have a mic here? Can we have the former chair, please introduce yourself? Yep. No, talk.
Yeah. I am Wafayao.
Simple
yes.
as Wafayao.
Yes, Wafayao. Former first vice chairman.
Okay, of MPP.
Infantiman constituency.
Okay.
And member of communication team.
Member, I can see your fans are many. Right. It's not easy today, oh.
I am Fifi Asari, a former research officer of Infantiman, currently the IT coordinator and a former assembly member.
So, which electoral area were you the assembly member?
Mankessim of Anamabo.
Oh, okay. What I won't say.
Yes, this is Kwesi Evans. So I prefer to be called Ataniba Kwesi.
Ataniba
Kwesi. Yes, I am the constituency secretary.
Okay.
For the New Patriotic Party.
All right. Okay.
Choboy!
So this is how I love it. I want, we just passed the affirmation action bill just yesterday. So let me just introduce some few women. Can we take the mics? Mopocho Messiafon, Messiafon, one introduction, some mom, 10 one chance to reach you home.
The patch from Biden. May a government appointee member Mankessim market.
That's right. Okay.
Hello. I'm Hega Ama Ankoma, constituency women's organizer.
Ama Ankoma.
Margaret Atta, former deputy woman organizer.
Oh, okay.
Honorable Eric Okukubuaten.
Okay.
Assembly member for Akobma electoral area.
And
the chairman for Planning Development Committee.
Okay.
And also the caucus chairman.
Okay. So you're in the Planning Development Committee. You chair at the assembly. This will be nice.
Honorable Ebenezer Imbilu, assembly member for Akatechiwa Igwasi electoral area.
Ebenezer Imbilu. Okay.
And committee chair for small scale and media enterprise in Infantile Municipal Assembly.
Oh, nice. That's nice. Okay. Any more introductions, or we should just bring the mic forward? Okay.
My name is Api Afua, Infantiman communication team member.
Hey, Charlie.
But you can't find some.
Oh, bet you can't find some.
Every assembly man, Papa Bakupewa, or Father Godwin, Apiamet, do not from anointing. But we are branch chairman, we're NDC.
Marty. Hey, Mapoto. Please introduce yourself. No, just talk.
I'm Joseph Eminsa, Infantiman communication team member.
All right. Mapoto, my mic, the one from Bra. One from the CB, ma'am. Mike, no, because you were Krosowa, aren't you? Hey.
I'm Rita Ofori Inkum, former constituency woman organizer.
All right. Yeah, okay.
Nana Budu Aqua, New Kusukum, police station secretary.
Nana Joa, but that's it. Mopoto, Sisia, yeah.
Comfort Dazi.
Mapada Mashasi.
Comfort Dazi.
Anti-comfort.
Comfort Dazi.
Kasa.
Police station.
All right. Please. This is the last introduction.
I am Constance Baby. I am born military. I am one organizer. I am one.
But I want for mic number.
I go.
Yeah.
AKA MPP Confor.
But that's what fraud then. That's what fraud then. Okay, that's then. MPP Infantiman Confor. Okay, so that sets the pace for us to have a conversation. The current member of parliament for the area is Ophelia Mensah-Hayford, the Minister for Environment currently, and the other lexicons that are attached to the ministry as well. And then we also have the various candidates for the NDC. I know that for the NDC there's Dr. Who's your candidate?
Dr. Prince Ebenezer Kojo Ahen. Dodonara Frano Edumera. Osan Nemodemo Akumapa Timpo Odo Tima Owo Edema Nemanfo Ewa Infantiman Abatum Pesuado.
Okay. Marty. Hey. And that's it. Choboy, Mingano May, Mapocho, Mapade, the Munkomuzi. We have to do this in silence. Kakra, Wapado, Wabo Bina Badro, Wobetum, but ye did the Ma Obahoyan, Papa, Mapocho. Aye, Mapocho. Do I have your cooperation? Okay, all right. So please, enough of the drumming. No more drumming. All right? Okay. Chairman, introduce who? Mama, Chairman, no introduce no. Chairman, introduce who?
I'm Nathaniel Kobina Owusu, Infantiman Constituency Chairman, MPP.
Okay.
Thank you, Roland.
So that's Nat Owusu.
Hello.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Pacho, Mr. Fred Joseph Titi Ata, aka Dadaba, Infantiman Treasurer.
Okay. AKA Dadaba. But let me start with you, Chairman. Let me start with you. Just be there. Oh, you want to introduce yourself? No.
I am Dorothy Apia, aka Mama D.
Mama D.
The constituency first vice chairperson.
Oh, okay.
MPP.
You look like Gifty or Warrior Boaje.
Oh yeah, because we are beautiful. We are beautiful.
I hear you. Please, Chairman, let me hear from you. Please give the. You two want to introduce yourself. Please, enough of the introduction. You are the last one.
Honorable Nuruddin Kwesi Benson.
Okay.
Assistant Secretary, SCP.
Martin.
And Assembly Member.
Okay. Mopocho. Chairman, I want to ask you a question. Okay. Mamimbisa. Oye. Mopocho one for Mike, the chairman and Mama. Aha. Oye. All right. On your introduction. Okay, Chairman Owusu. Faman. Oh, you know.
Maria Hatum, woman organizer, Infantiman constituency. Yes, and to Abaku Pet. Why would they Uncle win the way that they Uncle win the way that they. Yes, and to
Oye. Papa for Mike no chairman, ma'am. Papa don't for my chairman. Oye. Okay. Now silence. Oye. Chairman. Okay. So chairman, I see that the two parties have a strong presence, and I also see that the MP has also a very strong presence. I don't want to say stronger presence, otherwise I'll be in trouble. But what would you say has been the impact of the MP over the last, after the by-election and then the main election? So just a little after the 4 years, yes.
Well, all that I would say is if you see the enthusiasm, the crowd, and how people are cheering, it tells you just one thing. It tells you how down to earth our member of parliament is, always on the constituency, having programs with us, touching base with the people. Her main priority is human capital. And so if you look at what is happening, the main thing that the member of parliament is touching is one-on-one conversation. That's why you see everybody loving the member of parliament. So as you see, the member of parliament is someone who is loved by the grassroots, who is loved by the market women, who is loved by the farmers, who is loved by the fisher folks. And all is because of the personal interactions that she's having with the people of Infantiman. She's been good to us, so we are also good to her. We love her.
Well, thank you very much. So we're in for a great conversation. But let me start with you. If you take a look at the constituency, what do you think are the main needs of the constituents?
Okay, so my name is John Bambiel.
Okay, John.
Roland, thank you for coming. At least you'll be able to know.
Take the mic closer to you. Okay.
Yes, thank you for coming. At least this conversation and engagement will help you know the reality on grounds and why the people of Infantiman are going to change the incompetent and the worst MP ever on 7 December 2024. The reasons are simple. We have two major economic ventures in the constituency.
Which are what?
Agro sector and then the coastal belt. The coastal belt consists of the individuals who are into fishing. The agro belt are the Abiezi area who solely do farming.
So from Abanze and the rest.
Okay. Komante, they are all
okay.
coastal. They are in the coastal belt.
Okay.
Their major concern are enormous. Some are national, but it has trickled down to the constituency. And that has impoverished the lives of the people in the coastal belt and then the agro belt. What are the variables? One, premise. Premise has become a serious problematic within the coastal belt.
Okay.
And it has even augmented the coastal migration. Now go to the coastal areas. A lot of people have traveled to the nearby.
You are saying that one of the main economic activities, fishing, due to the poor handling of the distribution of premix,
exactly,
migration to other areas has increased. Okay.
Exactly. And apart from lack of distribution of that particular input, they have also engaged, they means the officials of the NPP, have engaged in smuggling of this so-called input.
How do you come to that conclusion?
Yes. About last year, Manis Azuri came here, did a research as to how things are done at the coastal belt. He came out that, and you can Google, the former second vice chairperson of the NPP has been found culpable, engaged in smuggling of abo motors and premise fuel. It is on record. Now, when you go to Ankafo, people have been seeing, the fisher folks have been agitating over the period that when the premise fuel, even the outlet comes, they don't even get access to it. It has become Pokofubobo, within my one parcel. That is what is happening there. Two, cost of abo motors. During our time, we were giving the abo motors for subsidization prices. And so 40 horsepower, for instance, at the market level or at the market, they sold it at little over 13,000. Okay. But President Mahama NDC government was given to the official folks on the subsidized price, 70 million, that is the old cities. Today, as we speak, that same unit of 40 horsepower is hovering around 400 million, which is 40,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay. So
they don't even get access to it, even when their money is ready.
So what you're saying is that the cost has increased as well.
Exactly, and that is not enough.
All right.
Other fishing inputs, and the worst of it is that the fisher folks are also not getting any benefit at these areas. When you go to Ankafo, for instance, the project that you can pinpoint was done by the NDC.
I see.
For example, we provided them
wrap up for me, so that I bring some fairness to the conversation.
Now, when you go to the agro belt, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Cost of coal is high.
We'll talk about the
cost of coal is high. Everything is on the rise. So these are the problems that we are facing, and we need a sensitive government together with the MP to solve the problem. But they have all thrown their hands in despair.
All right. Now, who can respond to the question of the premix for me? Chairman, there's a mic in front of you. The issue about premix.
We are talking about premix and all the fisher foods.
Well, so he raised a question about two main economic areas by which people make their livelihoods, the fishing and the agro sector. So we talk about the fishing. And then he raised an issue with the poor maintenance or management of the distribution of the premix. And that's a claim he's making. And then, of course, the other one is a national economic variable, which is the increase in the price of the outboard motor. But I think the premix, yesterday we were at Efutu and we had that same concern from the fisher folk as well. But premix.
Well, as I'm talking,
yes,
we are talking the issues concerning premix. I want my people within the constituency, I mean the fisher folk, to understand what we are discussing today.
Okay.
So I want to speak in Fanti language.
Oh, more for sure. We better make Fanti.
Yereka, oye premix and a outboard motor wasem.
Inyo.
Outboard motor. 14,000. Outboard motor. Now, near Omudi Baya, na 40 horsepower. 14,000.
On 40,000.
This is not size bike.
You see?
No, Chade Ozakoshi.
Oh. 14,000. 14,000. Yes. Tinyokan Enyano Cre. Memfani say
horsepower being
40 horsepower.
Okay.
Roland say about on idea 4. Obi betumi akrebi a odi age ebo a no ankasa pe. Na aban de odi ma afarefo a yense kan ya ye ton ye no. Eye 14,000. Enti se obi ekotobi anaso oka 400 a. Eni onko bi se nipa kron ba bi okonya na oton ne.
Enti one more say 40 horsepower near 40,000 Ghana cedis no. One more boa. And I say a market price and a subsidized because me person me who say no so you call Futu no so no more resist our concerns. Almost say maybe say unsa menya fisherman. But John say fire for no motor 40 horsepower and 60 horsepower. So that's what they said.
40 and 25 horsepower.
Okay, so there's 60 horsepower.
40. Yeah, higher 40.
40, 25,
yes.
15 and then lower and 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are saying that the 40 horsepower he is raising,
yes,
the subsidized one from state outlets or supply
is 14,000.
Okay. And that if anybody goes to buy it on the open market, yes, and it's 40,000, that's their business.
Up to the person.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It is not the government price. When you talk about premix, yes, maybe kakrano na premix na emaye. And I'm say abani ye say opese premix no oye automaton machines a yedi premix ne ba yedi begum ema eribua obi sisi obi enti se oko briwa yesi bi wo ho oko commandia yesi bi wo ho oko anmabo a yesi bi wo ho oko ankafo a yesi bi wo ho ebi nsi da wo Ghana ha obi enya ebi da yen na ya bresu yewura Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia oni ye mame ofida mesa nana adodan kwata omachi omode saadi aba eyade a ebeboa yen se Baumia ka se ono aba electronics no de be yadwuma enti eno digital
internet chese kane no na yeni automated aya machine na
ena make a chow say
ayedwuma say
free
ne wobriwane ne ekeka mo
free 1957 ebepim 2004 ananado de abe obi anya bi da 2024 obi anya bi da maybe anya bi da
ena say aya machine wa wodo card na ko shema na say wodo password
machine eba fuel no premix ba ko gum ya de begum na wo de ATM to say ATM card na wo de ashim na dodo a woto no na ebu ama wo fe ni bue pa yeah na senior worker no say ya to epum ya maame ha wakum sen why crowd say afie ye bue epono a premix na eba wa na de adwuma san say eye bi ma adwuma farefo adwuma adenti ne be sa farefo adwuma omo na hwe yen omo na ma ye namudi ti ye ton na ya de ama obi na ya da kom da bi da enti enhihye pa ana alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ye maame ofila mensa Hayford na ye maame ha wakum sen na do tawo machi omo de adwen papa sei omo de boa afarefo ama farefo adwuma koso ye ba baby ti say ahabanse a dema Orecan ahabanse oh ye wo poano ne wo ahabanse ye government buy last year and this year watch fertilizer ama sananu na de nkwa
subsidized fertilizer
yes or the ama won make us say adwuma pa wa ha ba ko a ye pa ye emme adwuma emme na ema no de ye engo ema no de ye engo na ema no omankasa na de omunsa ene ade ye engo no ye maame Ophelia Mensa Hayford America say krobi wo Abiadi State Electoral Area ye friend no to boase uko sesi a ana ye pon a medo beko no akwaji ngoni bi ene ye maame Ophelia Mensa Hayford MP watumi the machines modern one send your money from sent to Tumubium we see what Abiadi to boase e de ama won ogusua oduma no oil refinery na wo ho no eye palm oil refinery oduma de so de no wa hyase a eno so obesi aka omo ho ama emma ho atowon enti wa wadua ben na pese oye enwo no wo de kwa mbe ye enwo na ma wo we ni nyima pa e ma me Ophelia Mensa Hayford oriye say uko irrigation yes your irrigation wa ha na ye need issue beba ye bo mo ye cash crop farming business no ye ma me Ophelia Mensa Hayford any nana do danko akufo adu ewu Baumia omo ama ye tractor a ye de plow asase no ye de dua de tractor no osisi a uko agric ministry tractor ni so enom de adwuma wo irrigation enti se ye kan aban bia abade na so se wo ba mfa aban we mu a ye ne ya boa ama yatumi aye omde eboa akuafo ebinsida hwe se edu farmers day a ye time farmers day ye kwaye bi wo abiaze yes okay. Dominance area ye ma aboboya on say your district MP then the late MP Oma Boboya, Oma machines ahoro. Ye man Oma bebre na
farmers day no ejumedie no
yes
right
Emma ekuafo ni nya hoden eye say on be mia wo madwumam enti se e ka farming side ni so a ya ye adwuma ho pa yes
na ne e ka ho titiro ne se sa ejumedie nyina se moya ene nso kire se ebeba ne sen no wo mo nso e masa complain
papa say you confront him you say near o town no osua wasa no achia ne pa na near meka no menka sem
na chese akroma de akokọ sakra enye ne fe
akroma fe hwe aha yati se aha yati bisa obia ya wu no kromu ha na ye baller
yeah station ha no
yes
because say a new station me boy
yes uko nananum ewo Mankessim ha na ne nkwado na gwadifo nyina drivers nyina be ka kiro na baller na nya 80 years mfia de wotwe 80 years baller ne friend Ansa baller enti na de ne Ansa park na ye betra ne asise din no ya sra nananom ne de ato ye late MP ne friend no Kwansa lorry park Osande ono na breso na parking yeah me na me catch now NDC for na kase dia dancing NDC ni bia one test to the truth our be kase parking yeah no na chese me na me catch oji tima na chese on kan no kware papa ball ana ya turning to Lorry Park 80 years baller ana turning to this then so be catch say yeah and we have everything.
Very modern station.
Yes. Missy, we have everything on the phone.
Mode old station Babaha. And I say mo pese mo twa amanfo.
Aha ye congested. On say abrabon ye bone bi kwanim. No bi akwanim. Enti aha be ye krom ha be ye ma na ye congested. Enti say ekwan no main road no tembia na traffic e wo so. Ne ye aha. Na Accra station wa ha aha ye oboase Kumasi Brekum edekọ fosu nmu nyina wachim dan mu na ade nyina edekọ Nyankumase aha nyina nyamu station ha ana Accra station so ewo eye Accra road no yes aha sika wa ha na adwuma on amanfo ye o madwuma nti ye wo Cape Coast station so different nti sanet here nti Ansa Park no and then make catch obi say Ansa Park no ye be friend no Ansa Lorry Park
nti most of our academy na chede afarefon one complaints it's not true or abazen oil or say government subsidized one is 12,000 14,000 when it comes to outboard motors.
Former constituency vice chairman of the MPP also 40 horsepower outboard motor what on 14,000 Ghana cedis.
That be also there's a subsidized one that no. I'm also telling you based on my understanding of what he said. And then you can use that as a premise for assembly pedecan. Ose Bojote Ose Aban Wabwa Afarefon Oma one subsidized outboard motors. It comes at a cost of 14,000 Ghana cedis. But Moto was store mu krum. So we could turn 40,000 which is a possibility. Also, at the end of the day, we have commercial price, a subsidized price that is coming from the states.
Oh yeah, going back from bare fact lie. I could sama Roland.
Oh, Roland. Betumakasa.
Obeya.
Ozakoshi.
Akoshi sama.
Ozakoshi.
Oba akukoba do wu. Ono wa sam record.
Then
say otumi katene ende 40 horsepower what ma farefo ekwa ankafo hini kuntu abanze komante ebiwa ena anomabo 40 horsepower what mo 14,000 o ya to akoshi sama what a chawa Roland what a chawa 35,000
what
to do 35,000 imponu moya rohu me there Roland moya rohu me there Oma it doesn't even come
the supply number.
Yes, supply number. And of course just about last 2 years Roland the minister in charge of fisheries Honorable Okumsin acknowledged the fact that Sentukura Oye Albomoto Nobo Ayatin and Asro Omba is because of the what city depreciation. He said it on the floor of parliament. So you can't sit here and lie. Number 2, Roland, I say Nanka Yeka Afal for one sub. Why divert in our project? So project and Quoteda Roland and Kawan Kompankoye. Osande under the watch of the NDC. All the monumental projects are here who I Fantaman and this now. Oh yeah, only more in one.
Oh yeah, but projects.
Only there. For the first time in the history of Fantaman, Nanka Yako court, baby, what Asama, Yay baby Yako Okazam. Yaka say Jedu. Yes, the court compressor, High Court in our Infantaman or High Court were on the NDC. Nay, Divisional Police Command Office. Yaka say Jedu. Oh. For the first time in the history of Fantamai, now you be off an asphalt overlay. Roland, who me there?
Asphalt overlay way.
We started then Kayaya asphalt 25 kilometers, 15 kilometers. Roland, Echo baby on 4 Obumanko FM. And what do you see? For 8 years, what on another and 1 year. Namaya, who me there? MP if you come off for the Konifia Pono, Wongoro. Roland, the Fabi street lights. And I was some there. In Fantamanti to Mankessim high woo. One of them confrontuments now, and I don't know it. In Tibadna or Abania for from Oyan Nananum Junction, Mankessim. From Nananum Junction, Mankessim. Yes, street writer Bessie Jedu. Yet to be co-friend and the last end. I want Fantamai. I was about me there for 2 years. Street bombs, nice so. Yaya Pompomon F1. Or do who, oh Lord Abam Fantamai. Or do who, Lord Abam Fantaman. Moya who me there. In the history of Fantamai, Mankessim alone. For Oya Accra Station, we built lockable stores for this particular project. It is through NDC initiative. This particular project, let me give you the history. The history is that the government of the NDC, assembly then, Yakwaje grant, fee, urban grant, together with Wafan, the local government, and the Ministry of Transport, we made 10 million euros. They are constructing drainage across Mankessim because now Kobanda Mankessim is to million. So that was the reason why Yakwaje grant. Yakwaje because of a earmark fund. So when you have come, you've met the funding there. Roland, MPP there. For the first time in the history of Infantimai, MP October Uncle Order. Oyimho in a sense that there is nothing like Azabo to the one Satsnaro, the way MP by no, yes, as in February, they should mention one particular project. Ophelia MP Puabe. Number 2, Young Quakatechua, they should mention one single project. Ophelia MPP Abai, why Wakatechua? 2, Elufo, Mountawade, why MPP Green Book, Blue Book, page 24. Page 24, where you for? Page 24, what your Bema?
Why have I in a pedestrian?
Roland,
why have I in a pedestrian?
Be up on a cake. Be up on a cake, it is NDC project. Be up on a cake. Be up on a cake. MP before that, I'm the one away. Because I don't even go see there. Sikawa Baka once, I was 742 billion. Into a yard, I was once about 10 times NDC project. Payamonsa, Yamonsa, Yamon. We found that 3 unit classroom block, B, 6 unit classroom block, Mount Zion. Yes, I see more market. Yamansa market is area. Yamansa market is area. So, what we are talking about project, they come no near the NDC.
Oh, Martin. Brother.
Roland. May the correction correct.
Remember 2 minutes. Become part of our respondent.
Okay. Mapacho, we started talking about the premix. Premix itself. The substance called premix was actually founded by the NDC, Wallenstein. It is not the MPP that introduced premix into our fashion industry. Premise Nagasa NDC. No,
okay, so he raised a concern that access to premix distribution was being poorly managed, and then I had the chairman also come in to say that even the distribution has been so well organized, it's even been automated, and mentions various towns along the coast, including Brewa. So let's take it from that point.
Yeah, we are taking it from that point. But if the former chairman is telling us that the premise under them is the best, I remind him that it was NDC that introduced the premise. It is not the MP.
Yeah, but they said the management is
when
good.
It comes to the management, in the just party chairman from what on premise. NDC, yet the premise has been. We created London beaches. And every premise had the London beaches. The beaches were not introduced by the MPP government. It was there when they inherited it. MPP, constituency executives, no water.
Trouble. We have premix fuel committees. That's what you're talking about.
That is what I'm talking about.
Please wrap up for me so that I go to
at the end of the day, MPP cannot sit here and take glory from the premise. No, it is a false.
They are talking about its distribution having been automated.
Distribution may catch all there. There is nothing. They have been smuggling it. Smuggled into Namama.
All right. No point. So you get. So in an obashasi, okay, I will obashasi. So please.
Mami makainde. I am down there.
Shasi from tone down. One to one boss. One to one. One relax, Porcho. One to one. Nice. Brother.
How's Momiente?
Me pada me announcement bi. Enye nyina ya betina fom. Yes ye pede yezin komo. Nti wo ye dede a MPP fon so wo be ye dede. No chede the mejumezi ye beje. What me pocho. Ago Messi the mejumezi ya betina fom de ye pede ya bonkomo. De ye bakasa. Wo ye dede a no chede MPP fon so be ye dede. No chere the major mezi yebeje no pocho. All right. So start with the premix or you handle the premix. Start with the premix. And then we'll come to the infrastructure I'm seeing.
Merekasa. There. What from the people are I'm about walk up. It is one of the largest British communities in the country.
Anumabo, okay.
Myself as assembly member 8 years. Also can premix here home. Okay, baby, na premix. The whole tanker under NDC. The whole tanker. Ayo. The whole tanker premix.
Even under premix fuel committee. Management in
Tanka never baby say anamabo. By the close of day, no one found good. Only a one. No premix as is one of them. No what can under them. Yaruko yenim. Outward boat to some waraka. Danny Abona 11,000 about 14,000 on Cherry. 11 years ago. And I'm in Yeme for him. It's Yatsuha. No, quite a 14,000. Sabi, Ibo Krum, number what on in Damba Minya Bambi Recasano. Also, one time, no Krum on a hin. No Krum is no on your subsidized one, no, they say, Mana. On Unkogu, it's as I speak to you. Make it the fishes of one. Move your media presence. Or you're easy there. Mobile fact check for fisheries. And you will find it there.
Let me clarify again. Yeah, well, a ban one subsidized
outward motor 40 horsepower.
Oh no, price and
14,000. Now what general market is when you go out there, Japan Motors and Co. They have their own prices. That's it. Coming to the issues. Amy, some assembly member.
That's it for 8 years.
For 8 years.
2 times.
Yes.
Solid.
Yes. I am the immediate past development planning subcommittee chairman. The project you want or the table do no pacho. You miss this for there. Project was the secondary cities. No what the what the DDF no what the under them. Did they have secondary cities? Na secondary cities or
secondary cities.
Yes. Your local government or projects of secondary cities project. Ansa Park Kahun. Yamransa Town Road or Kahun. Anamabu Market or Kahun. Warrior Park Market. Ansa or Kahun. Equasopola. Where is the market stalls? Equasopola and the secondary cities. Where is the market stalls?
And that is under the current MP of Mensa.
It was
and then the government of Nana Akufo-Addo.
Amy, at the meeting because Eba Assembly, anything about development, it goes through the development planning subcommittee. It's Amy, at the meeting as the chairman, may serve 6 years as the development planning subcommittee chairman. And to the project. About the war under NPP, I started serving in 2015 under NDC.
So let's say there was a project. Which one came under 2015?
No, I started serving in 2015.
Okay.
2016, which was under NDC. This project started somewhere late 2017 with the introduction of secondary cities project. Local government document or check, fact check.
Not there. Secondary cities project.
Yes.
It's an initiative
of this government.
Okay. And it is intended to develop key areas along the coast.
Oh yeah. I am there.
And the whole country.
I don't town, Pacifica. Now, on your Cassibrino, to the town, but I can say, young people are economically viable.
One of facelift.
Yes. It's Ibini Anumabo Market, Ibini Yamasa Town Road.
Anumabo Market, where's area?
Wakakra. Why you roofing? Consultant no or yet changes binti. Now, Mania Roland.
Brother,
Abraham Fantamana.
Mankessim.
Pacho. You were straight for her or under MPP. Straight for where here.
Infantaman constituency.
Mankessim or under MPP. Pacho, the almighty sea defense and landing sites. The almighty gargantuan sea defense. Millions of dollars under this government.
Where we are, and now what we do?
Waka
polishing.
Yes. On the floor, Menuka say a new team. Yako Krampa Krum, a very big factory. All your recycling composite plant. You can verify from your guys.
Recycling plants.
Yes.
He now operates a recycling plant.
Mapacho, I Zoom Lion in collaboration with government. Oh yeah, Zoom Lion in collaboration with government under 1D, 1F.
Okay, so Zoom Lion has a recycling plant.
Yes.
Well,
our camper come here.
Camper Chrome.
Yeah, our pictures were. But you guys not.
It is under the 1D, 1F.
Yes.
Recycling.
Yes. Menuka say, Akwana or the hay is a far, Abias is a Kotati Junction. Former President Mahama or Tuma Bagina Parliament or Zako Shichagana for the Waye. It was started under a Kopansa Airport and then completed by Ophelia Mesa Airport. John Mahama Kajina Parliament too. No, Sakwanwaya, Mamma China, Kota Coupons. Your cassava processing factory.
Cassava processing factory.
Our Afafa, it was part of my electoral area. So I was instrumental.
And the more time is too much.
On intention. Now you won't go out and go up in Yana. When you sue Yamawan, Ezimar. In Saze. Hasoze, Bafuyodu, Taedo, Abansad, John Jobaze.
No, Pomazin.
Pomaze. Sister, I am soup. No, when you soup.
Okay, extended water.
No, when you pipe-borne water. So all these communities and people, you have pipe-borne water. Now,
what your time, also?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
The time, also. I wanted to divide the time between you two, but until I'll come back to you. I'm going to the argument has been there. One upgrade on 1 year, you may be another. The level of development no undo the previous government's level. But I think so far the project is mentioning there seems to be a fair balance of the project.
There's nothing like fair balance. May I best saw in there. And then change the moderation book there. You have just sector by sector. By now it is not so. You have to be now Abu Moko. It's about our attention there. See, okay. Number two, you have to be established actual, not the whole Ghana. The upper Admod Moto, them of us American, also on 14,000. Under NDC, yet on 7,500. What on 14,000? Let's assume that your 14,000 is correct. Let's assume you're doing or your 14,000. Okay. And the NDC was 7,500. That is the difference between the two. Between Ghana, the only political party in the history of Ghana that saw the need of education and brought education closer to the people is the NDC.
One was a free SHS.
No, remember.
And then let's talk about project specifics in relation to infantiman.
I am being specific.
Because project specific and development specific to infantiman.
That
because
is exactly what I am doing.
Okay.
Roland, if you keep quiet, you will listen to what I'm doing.
Okay.
The whole of infantiman, it is the NDC government that gave us university. When we were leaving office, the Fisheries University, right? Now you're 90% complete. Ezimbar, you can say university is what is here. The NPP, it to be incomplete. This is what I want to draw your attention to.
Oh no, yeah, no, my Fisheries College.
Oh no, invite Fisheries College. Education. And the NDC, all public SJSHS was built on the NDC in Fantima. NPP need to be trying one single way. Okay, it is open development in terms of education. Education more. In fact, it was short point. NDC teams that offer nursing training. It was geological department. That the nursing training there. Then we lost power. NPP want to go. That sensitive nursing training college.
No, we see nursing training.
Accreditation. Geological department, short bomb. The NPP came to office and then abandoned that.
Here in Infantiman. They haven't activated the nursing training college.
It is gone. It is gone.
What was a year then?
Watching. It is not their project. Okay. Watching. It is when you wanted them training college, it is gone. Roland, when it comes to roads.
Yeah, because they've mentioned roads.
Yes. When it comes to roads, about me and you are. Why your roads to NDC one Fantiman? Indeed, give me the book.
I have a book.
NPP before book.
Oh yeah, Madam Ophelia and the book.
Very good. I agree. You call my baby groom. And if for Samara Road, what's Wire Road? On your Tide Road.
Oh yeah, then.
I want to my
Feeder Road.
Who to my
okay.
And what am I take? Why I want not take? Why I want to my
okay.
There is no road that NPP wire. In fact, Domnasi Road and the late Ansa about 25 kilometers road. The NDC I have 15 kilometers road. You have first road second.
From road. Which point to which point?
Just at one Mankessim secondary school dancing. That's what Domnasi. In fact, Pastor Ben, what he did was, what you need now, and I sat on radio and told them that saying discipline they have to be prosecuted. And this is secondary schools. Mankessim secondary school, saying it's secondary school. From scratch to the top.
Mankessim Secondary.
Mankessim Secondary School.
Okay.
Equal Fatimana, all the facelift was done by the NDC. Abiaji State College, Abiaji Secondary School was funded by the NDC. It's the MPP, not even one education center. You wait in one Fatima. As far as education is concerned, you get it. Oh yeah.
Let's go to 2 more sectors and then I'll revert back to them.
Okay. Remember, and the NDC.
Because this year, you wrote, education, as a colleges, secondary school,
and agrek. Yeah, irrigation. NDC. Yeah, agrek come on, but there. Gary, Olonka, it was 5 cities. Under the MPP so-called one party for Jew. Since Olonka, it is over 40 Ghana cities. And the NDC, Olonka was 5 cities. And the last step, local enterprises and skill development. I was the coordinator. Yeah, Gary Olonka was 5 cities. And they are what?
But they have a cassava processing factory, right? There's a cassava.
Where you be?
Accident. Afafra.
Yeah.
What's Afafra?
Miss when you be.
No.
Frontman.
But on trouble. I'm just see Madam referee. I don't know what bomb swoop. What bomb left? What bomb right? Into
Mankessim.
Cassava factory anyway.
Roland, you are not being fair.
Okay. Also cassava factory.
Mommy, all cassava.
I asked for a point of
clarification. No. The point of correction.
No. I have the right to ask for clarification. It's very important.
Yet, now go for the catcher him. Go about every district one factory. In fact, my district in factory there's no factory in fact.
1D, 1F.
Yeah, you be.
There's recycling. Also
there's no be. They are lying.
What's the Zoom Lion?
Oh, where you be?
Recycling.
It is so for NDC or IPP. On NDC.
The Zoom Lion recycling is not. It's under 1D, 1F. What's it?
It is so for them.
Okay, so you are saying that a Zoom Lion recycling factory cannot become 1D, 1F?
No, it can't become. You can't get it. What's that? You got it.
But we just went there. Look at the thing. Is there? That's the Zoom Lion recycling. Also, it's under 1D, 1F. But you are saying it belongs to Zoom Lion.
Not you mind wait party or your manager party. Zoom Lion wait party or your manager party.
Roland,
hello. Yes.
The issue is
because since me Zoom Lion factory no TV no.
Roland, no, mama miss ourselves. Say Ekai performance tracker. Roland, say Ekai performance tracker. Performance tracker no.
Yeah.
Infantiman was what in Sankofa Blue. What kind of Sankofa Blue? Now why they say away? You see, they are lying. And then 2, I'll make a point to them. Premise now album motors was smuggled. Now this is the story. You can read it to them. The advice, Roland, can catch one. This is the advice, chairman. That I'm sure.